Do whales fascinate you? Have you ever wondered what would happen if you were swallowed by them? You think one could survive this act? If such questions intrigue your curious mind, then this video is going to be the perfect place for you. So sit back as we break down every detail about the possibility of you getting swallowed by this mighty creature. Let's get started. The first problem that anyone who was swallowed by a whale would encounter would be these impressive yet terrifying chompers. While there's no doubt about the fact that a human is pretty small in comparison to a whale that's as large as a sperm whale, that doesn't mean that their teeth won't get in the way. Unless you can prop open their jaws as they do in the movies, it's fair to say that your body would get in the way of the whale's teeth and their chewing antics. These teeth would probably cause a few injuries that could be fatal. Even if you did manage to survive an encounter with the whale's teeth, you would soon be facing another serious problem. As you leave the sharp razors behind, anyone who is swallowed by a whale would then need to make their way from the whale's mouth, down the esophagus, and into the dark depths below. Of course, this wouldn't be a pleasant journey, and it certainly wouldn't be reminiscent of the water parks that humans love so much. Instead, this would be a journey that would leave humans fighting for their lives. Don't believe us? Well, let's just say that things might get a little dark. As well as having to deal with the fact that the whale's esophagus is dark and slimy, those who were swallowed by a whale would then have to cope with the fact that they couldn't breathe. The inside of a whale is completely devoid of oxygen and is instead full of increased levels of methane gas. It wouldn't take long for a human being to struggle in this environment, and they would soon be unable to breathe at all. Because of this, they would become unconscious within seconds. At least one good thing about that is the fact you won't have to come face to face with what the whale ate for lunch. We are aware that the lack of oxygen to the human brain causes people to black out and fall unconscious. Continued exposure in an environment as inhospitable as the whale's body is enough to cause major fatalities. If you know anything about animals, you'll know that mammals and other creatures within the animal kingdom constrict their throats to help the food go down. Just as a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, a little constriction and some hydrochloric acid do the job for whales. After dropping down into the first whale's stomach, those who are swallowed by a whale will be greeted with the animal's largest stomach. The good news is that anyone who finds themselves in the belly of the beast will be unable to spread out and take advantage of the fact that there is so much room for activity. If by some miracle you are still conscious at the end of this experience, this would be your chance to pound on the walls of the stomach and hope that the whale will open its mouth and regurgitate you. However, real life isn't like the movies, and we don't think that a tickle of the tonsils will do the trick. Of course, if you are swallowed by a whale and enter this roomy first stomach, you might be a little annoyed to know that you don't have this whole space to yourself. Having said that, we would never want you to face such a scenario. So that was today's video, guys. Thanks a ton for watching it. Let us know how you liked it in the comments section. Also, do subscribe to our channel Interesting People, and stay tuned as we bring more intriguing content to your screens. Till then, take care, peace.